Hey everybody, hope we're all having a great day. So, I want to talk about something. Being lost. Now, I'm not saying unable to be found, right? I'm not saying that you're not found or you're not present. I'm saying lost, as in like you're lost inside. You're lost mentally. There's been things going on in life and you just don't know how to get out of the funk, right? So the best ways that I've found to get out of that funk, because let me tell you, there've been a lot of times in my life where I felt lost and really confused and really just not sure how to navigate. Right? Even I've had those moments. Even though a lot of the stuff that I've talked about on here, it sounds like I've just been able to bounce back really quickly. Like, don't let me fool you. Right? So the important thing is here is don't quit your routines. Don't quit your the things that are helping you navigate. Right. So if you're a cooker, right, keep cooking. Right. If you go to the gym, keep going to the gym. Right. If if you're a walker or a heavy exerciser, keep doing it. Right. Because eventually the stuff will help get rid of that fog. Um, if you know somebody that you can actually trust, where the conversation just stays between you and them, trusted friend, maybe a trusted family member, um, maybe somebody that, if you go to church, your pastor, right? Um, just somebody that you can go to talk to, and help you get through it. Because we all go through those rough times in life, all of us. There isn't a person on this earth that hasn't gone through something, right? But it's a matter of finding ways to navigate through it. That's going to be uh, a help and not a hinder, right? Exercise is probably the best one, right? Exercise is probably the best, to keep the energy moving, right? To keep the thoughts from getting too much, from keeping emotions from getting too much, right? Exercise is probably going to be the best friend for when you're going through that stuff. All the time, I get people asking me about various advice and asking for how to navigate through this stuff, and how to bounce back when they're in those funky times, right? Because we all get there, we all have them, right? A loss of a job can be enough to put someone in a bad funk, right? Because it is painful, right? To lose something as simple as a job, even, can be just as crazy as it is losing a loved one or losing a pet or whatever, right? But it's important. It's important to understand that when you're going through these things, to keep on the path, right? To understand, to to get out of the funk is the hardest part. But remember prayer, your faith. If you're in the faith, right? Uh, because you'll see that as you in your relationship with God or whoever you believe in gets stronger, you'll see that how much the fog lifts just by natural, right? And believe it or not, once long enough goes by, whatever, however long you have that click in your head to where it's time to move on, which there's no time restraint, right? Um, Things do naturally get better, right? It could be a week, could be a month, could be a year, could be a couple years, whatever. It just depends on the situation that you're facing, right? Let's let's hope that a job situation isn't a year, but I mean, yeah, maybe you got to go back to school or something to right. There's that possibility, but loss can be pretty devastating, whatever it is. Even it could be even your car sitting at the shop for a couple of days could be considered a serious loss if that's your only car, right? Because now you got to go through the minefield of how you're gonna get to work and how you're gonna get to the grocery store and how you're gonna get your stuff taken care of, right? So so even a car being at the shop for a couple of days, that can be enough to cause problems. There's so much attached to this one, because it covers just about every area. Um, but the important thing is take care of up here. Take care of up here. Because if this is all scattered, everything else is going to be scattered. If this up here is not clear, nothing else will. I really don't know what to really say besides that to this idea. So I tell you what, I'll end it here. Hope you're all doing well. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Until next time.